안녕하세요. 아재 게임방입니다. 어제 월터가 게임이 좀 그렇긴 한데 월터가
I'm sure
죽었죠.
my mom was trying to protect me.
자, 월터가 갔던 길로 한번 가보는 것 같은데 이걸 장르를 뭐라고 해야 되나? 어드벤처?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end
그거 할
up
수
like
있겠죠?
Walter.
좀 전에 월터처럼 됐다가 뭐 얘기하다가 끝났네. 설마 월터처럼 되겠어요?
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only
왜 얘기를
imagine
안
what
했던
else
거지?
she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left,
묻은 거였어?
or maybe
3천을?
two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
뭐야, 여기 뭐가 있었었는데? 여기에 산이 있었는데 이 섬을 아예 통째로 끌고 왔다고 그랬죠?
I
그때
don't know if I
그랬던
should
거야?
even be writing this.
뭐를 써? 이 글을?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
거기서 내가 누구냐?
And the history you're a part of.
너? 누구야 너가? 여기로 들어가라고 하는 것 같은데 들어가는 건 아니고
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
누구한테 하는 얘기지?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
너무 어두운데?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
다 있네요. 몰리, 켈빈, 스벤, 에디 핀치. 에디? 뭐지?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
핀치가에 무슨 저주가 있나 보네 진짜.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
임신 22주야? 어떻게 못 올라가니? 아.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
뭘 찍어야 되는 거니? 응? 야, 뭘 찍어야 되는 거야? 뭐 윌리를 찾아라야? 뭐야 이거?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
뭐냐? 뭘 찍어야 되는 거야? 초점 맞는 거 아니야?
Nothing quite like being outside.
응?
A little more gas in the tank, I guess. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
알았다.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
사슴을 찾으라는 건가?
Give me a minute to check the map.
야, 흥미로운 게 없어.
Maybe. What was it?
어?
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Don, just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
아, 이 가게도가 머리에 딱 들어오질 않아요. 에디가 1999년에 태어나서 맨 위에 있잖아요. 1999년에 태어나서 어떻게 됐다는 거야? 아까 보니까 에디의 에디하고 에디스하고 다르지. 그렇지. 그렇지. 에디는 지금 현재 주인공인 것 같아요. 에디는 죽었고. 자, 일단 샘에 대한 얘기가 끝났어요. 1950년에 태어나서 1983년도에 33살에 죽었네. 이렇게 죽었다고 합니다.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
뭔 소리야? 죽은 게 죽은 거지 뭐. 그러니까 뭔가 이게 이 집안에 저주가 있는 것 같아. 그래서 다 죽는 것 같아요.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
그레고리?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
이게 정말 가능한 일이야?
It's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Captain. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw, it sure made him happy. about a baby being too happy. But I feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
두 살 된 애기네요. 2살 된 애기가 그렇게 익사된 거겠죠? 예. 익사됐어요.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
연이 있는 애들도
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met me, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
거스가 이렇게 죽었네요.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus. 엄마가 누구지? 모르겠네. 엄마가 지금 에디인가요? 엄마가 누구야? 샘이 있고 켈빈, 샘, 오딘. 이제 루이스하고 밀턴만 남았네요. 이게 형제로 알고 있는데 에디스하고 이제 형제로 알고 있는데 일단은 더 가보죠. 네, 일단 27분 여기서 끊고 다음 편에 이어서 하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다. 아직 게임방이었습니다.